Welcome everyone this afternoon. I wanted to introduce Miss Jennifer Seagraves. She is the lead librarian at the LRC. How many have you been to the LRC yet this semester? Good. We'll make it more, and she is actually going to not only talk about the library services, but what you can do online. So we appreciate you coming here, Jennifer.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. So my name is Jennifer Seagraves. I'm the lead librarian. Today I'm going to talk to you about the library's services and resources. You may be familiar with some of these, but hopefully I'll show you a few things you didn't know today that you can take with you. Congratulations on getting into the TRIO program. I think it's a great program. One part of it that I find appealing is that you help first-generation college students out. And I was a first-generation college student. I feel like I really would have benefited from a program like TRIO when I was in college, having cheerleaders here to help you. I love everybody in this program, so I think you guys are very fortunate to be here. If you have any questions as I go through my presentation today, please feel free to ask me. Before we get started, I would like you to tell me your name, what program you're in or want to go into, and what you want to get out of your time here at JCC. So
Go ahead, Terry.
I'll start over here.
I'm going to volunteer you.
Okay. I'm Terry Wilkerson, and I'm just picking up a few classes here so I can finish my bachelor's in social work at NC State.
Neat.
I'm Barbara. My field of study medical office administration because I'm tired of working in fast food. What's something better? That will be better in the long run.
Okay. I'm Brooke Riles. I'm in the AA here, like I'm going to get my AA. And I want to transfer and go into psychology. I want to get my doctorate and everything.
So welcome.
My name is Maria Gonzalez. This is my first year at JCC, and I'm starting to become an engineer, and I'm trying to get a AE here in the next couple of years.
Okay.
My name is Brandy, and I am in the Associates in Arts program here at JCC. My plan is to transfer and study environmental science.
Very cool. I didn't know that about you. Brandy's a regular library user.
I'm Faith Howell. I'm getting my Associates in Arts here. When I finish, I want to transfer to study social work and English secondary education.
I see you.
My name is Candy. I'm getting my AA. I want to transfer and get my bachelor's in philosophy and go into law school.
Excellent. Well, I see that you guys have a variety of fields represented today, so I will try to kind of hit some resources that might help some of you. The library has so many things to offer that I do recommend that you come by if you have any detailed questions or you want some resources specific to your program. I'd be more than happy to help you find all of those. All right, I'm going to get the website up.
Just a hand and then go on.
The texters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we miss anyone?
No.
Anyone else need to? All right. Before I show you online, I'll just talk about the library and our physical resources. The library has over 44,000 physical materials. So physical materials are what?
Books.
Yeah, books,
Magazines.
magazines, newspapers, DVDs, excellent. Audiobooks and CDs as well. Great. Then we also have electronic resources. We have about 500 million available to you. And I'll show you how to get to those later. We also have our librarians, which I think are our best resource because there are so many databases out there. We have access to over 89 now. When I started, we had just 13. So we have 89 databases. We've got all of NC Live. We've got ebooks. We've got journal articles. We've got physical books. And sometimes it's hard to know which one you need to go and look at to find the resources you need. And a librarian is here to help you navigate all of those different resources, help you with your keywords or your key terms when you're searching to find the best research for your project or your paper. Librarians will also help you with citations. If you want to bring your paper to the library before it's due, we will look over and make sure that your APA, your MLA, your AMA is in the correct format so that you don't lose any points for something technical. Who here has a paper they have to write this semester? Do you have research requirements for it?
It's American Lit and American History.
Oh, wow.
So we don't know, I think it's MLA.
Okay. So you can definitely take advantage of the library. I gave you a handout here that talks about the library's services. It's actually on the back of the Academic Skills Center. It's the JCC library, and it's got our hours on it, our phone number, so you can contact us. And I mentioned the librarians look at your citations, but there is a tutoring service available as well through the Academic Skills Center. I know you all have tutors specific to TRIO, so you may not need this service, but there are some classes where you may not have a tutor. I don't know. So you could make an appointment with the Academic Skills Center. What kind of tutors do you have over here? For what classes?
For if you're receiving tutoring or if you have a question about tutoring, come see me because you know we have peer tutors, so they have to have taken and passed the class so they'll be or better in order to tutor it. So the list of courses that we have are posted on my wall in my office. If for some reason we can't support you here, that's when we'll put in a referral for you to the Academic Skills Center. Just let us know if you're going over there so that we can track it so that there's not a duplication of service. Y'all know my spiel, you've heard me.
Oh, it's good for me to hear that too.
But yeah, and Dr. Kearney knows. So if a TRIO student comes in, she'll call me and say, hey, this is a TRIO student for biology. I know you tutor biology. Did you try to get them in the schedule? And then I'll find out why there was no paperwork.
Great.
Or I'll say, yeah, there was paperwork that was put in.
So can they get citation help over here as well?
They can.
Okay.
But they can go for walk-ins for the Academic Skills Center. You can go in and walk-ins if they wanted to. You want to have someone look at your paper.
Okay.
That counts as a walk-in. It's just regular one-on-one tutorials that we need to know about.
Okay. Good information. On the back page here, I've included the Academic Enrichment Services Fall 2018 workshop schedule. So we are offering classes on how to succeed in an online class, sessions on study tips and strategies, organization, time management, library technology, research, grammar, communication, writing process, MLA, APA, revising, and surviving finals. So lots of workshops you can take advantage of this semester if you are interested. Some of your classes may be offering extra credit or points if you go to some of those workshops, so I included it on the back there. Any questions so far? The library also has printing. I know you guys have free printing over here, but if you are over in the library, you can log into the computer with your Blackboard password and username, and you can use your $5 to print over there. We've also got scanners, copiers, and a fax machine. And then we have study rooms. If you're working on a group project, you could book one of our study rooms. And those rooms are great kind of private spaces for you. They've got a computer, a whiteboard, and then a table with 4 chairs. This summer we added a 5th study room. And that one, we call it the extended study room. It's just a little bigger and it fits 6 people. So I included a book a study room card, which walks you through how you can go online and book a room. But I'll show you that in a minute as well. Has anyone ever used one of the study rooms? Mm-hmm. Good. Excellent. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the online library website. We are so excited. Just a few weeks ago, we got the library added to the homepage up here. Woo!
You're not at the bottom anymore.
Yes. So I think this makes it so much easier for you guys You don't have to scroll to the bottom and find the library when you're trying to do research or get information. This summer, we also got a new library webpage, so you can see it looks a little bit different if you've used it in the past. One service that we're trying to promote this year is our chat service. You can see this Chat Now button. So you can just click on this and you can ask a librarian a question. This is particularly useful if you're at home, late in the evening or during the night. I know you're not doing last minute assignments, but maybe you're studying in the night because that's the time you have available. Or maybe the weekends and you have a question. This service is available all the time so that you can ask a librarian, hey, how do I find those NC Live databases again? Or what time do you open Monday morning? Or can you guys meet with me? I have questions on doing research. So you just ask them a question right in here. Who has to take a test before they go into their field? Like I'm thinking of the NCLEX, or what do you have to take?
Social work, have to take the LCSW.
Oh gosh, I don't think we have any of that. Do you have any course? Say that again.
LCSW.
LCSW? Prep materials?
Probably like,
No, but I'm gonna make a note that that's something we might need to have. So we'll see if they get back to us.
it's a licensed clinical social worker.
Oh,
Wow.
that's gonna be loud. Let's turn that down.
Can you? It keeps you up as well. You are awake.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, well, they're going to check for us. And this is great when there is a JCC librarian here in the library or at work. We are always signed into this. So we try to answer your chats firsthand. But if for some reason all of us are out of the office or it's past 8 p.m. when we're open, another librarian from the state of North Carolina will answer your questions.
Okay, so it really is 24/7.
Yes,
It is a
except
person.
it is a real person.
Yes.
It's not a robot. On Fridays at midnight and on Saturdays at midnight, there's no one there until 8 the next morning. So it's really 24/5. That makes sense. So we'll see if they get back
feel
to
bad.
us. It's still awesome, I think. Oops. You do have to be patient because as we know, research takes a while and the librarian has got to look up and see what they've got as well. So I'll just put them to the side and we'll come back. Clearly we'll hear it.
Yes.
All right, so the new library website, you've got the hours up here. You can view the upcoming hours for the library if you want to know if we're open on a holiday or something. Let's see. We've got our services and lending information here. Whoop. Go.
So don't do this when the kids are sleeping, got it?
Right?
Mute it before you open the chat, yes.
Probably
Oh.
digital. I
Okay.
know all your books are in the 90s.
Well, you know what? That is something that we should update. I just updated all the sonography books, so maybe this needs to be my next task.
Thank you, the sonography books were helpful too.
And they're not all here yet. They're just put in an order today, so we'll
Well,
have
it was
new
10
ones.
years ago when I needed them.
Oh, okay. Well, some of them were 10 years old. Okay, so we'll wait for her for a minute. All right, so we went to the services and lending. I clicked on the students, and we've already kind of covered this. We've got research and citation help, office resources. If If you want to request something that the library should purchase, you could fill out that form there. And that's pretty popular. Let's see, I mentioned that you guys can book our rooms. Now we've got 5 group study rooms. So you click on that book a room, group study rooms, and you just click on the green open boxes. So now we're booking the E110 at 4 till 5 o'clock. I'd put in my name, if I was a student, how many people, and I'd push submit. And then I could just show up in the library with my ID and the librarian would let me in my space.
You can also ask for projection materials, can't you? For PowerPoint?
We've also, this almost looks hidden, but it's not. We've also got library meeting rooms. We've got the North Carolina room. So if you had a big group of people, like 13, and you wanted to use a big conference table, you could check this room out. A librarian does have to approve that booking before you get it. Well, let's see. Okay, so they said we have digital resources for that ASWB, Association of Social Work Boards. I'm not seeing anything listed as LCSW.
Some states don't have it.
Yeah, we'll just say thanks. All right, I'm gonna close it so that we don't get more of these. But that's something that we should add to our list. So I will look at that next. All right, so we looked at booking rooms. Any questions about that? You've got your little cheat sheet on how to book a room if you like. We've got research and LibGuides here. We've got information about us, pictures of the library, databases and electronic resources. If you are looking for a specific database, you could come here. You could browse by subject. So, let's see. One of you took a Spanish exam today. Maybe you want to look at some resources in Spanish. So I clicked on that subject. We do have a database all in Spanish. Hello. Hello. If you were looking for biography or genealogy information, you could click on these databases here. Hey guys. Welcome. Yeah, come on in. So I'm going to go back here to the main homepage of the library, and we are going to search the library catalog. The catalog searches all of our physical materials. So we already talked about what physical was. That meant books, newspapers. What else?
CDs.
Yeah, CDs, DVDs, audiobooks. So we can put in the title of a book right here. Has anyone read a book recently? The Hobbit. It's a great book. Are there any results? Yeah, there are lots. But we want to see if JCC Library has The Hobbit, because right now we're searching all 52 community colleges that are part of this North Carolina Community College lending program of books. If that makes sense. So I narrowed it down to just Johnston, and now I'm going to search. So how many do I have now? Yeah, 8. So I can open up this record. You could have it texted to you, the information, so when you got to the library, you could just pull up your phone and find the call number and go search the shelf. And the call number is right here, that PR6039. All right. If you were looking for an item and we didn't have it, and you saw it at another community college, you could put a hold on it and